Hey guys, it's Sagittarius Soul Tarot. We're going to go ahead and do another reading for the Saturn retrograde. So the Saturn retrograde is going to be going on July 13th, and I think until November 28th is when it ends. So the rest of the year, technically almost. Basically, what I'm going to do in the reading is just see how it's going to affect you or what could possibly happen at this time. So the Saturn retrograde is about like reassessment, also delays, challenges. What have you learned? Responsibilities, things like that. So I'm going to see each sign, Aries to Pisces, how it's going to affect you guys, what could possibly happen, or somebody's energy around you, what could happen in your energy. So take it how it resonates. Now, this could be triggering to some people because I am going to use these decks that do trigger people, the what's the tea and what lies beneath. These decks do kind of trigger people. They do have things that are kind of a little bit darker, I guess you could say. But I feel like with this retrograde, like we need to know the truth, like what's actually going on, what's in your energy, like what's happening, you know what I mean? So what is bothering people, what needs to be talked about, what needs to be faced. So this was actually Katie Marie, this was actually her suggestion. So I really liked it. So you know me, I love the retrograde readings. I like the full moon readings, the new moon. So anytime there's a retrograde, I like doing it. Hey, Jean. Hey, Alban. Hey, Katie. I know I'm super excited as well. I am going to do all signs Aries to Pisces, and I might do super chats as well. So I'll let you guys know, you know, in the end. So anyways, hit that like button, subscribe. Let me know if you want me to do this again. I could maybe do an updated one later in the year and see like how it's going so far with the retrogrades. That might be cool, kind of like an update. So with that being said, if you want to book a personal reading, be a member to the channel, all that's down below in the description. I do have Cash App and PayPal only, 2 for $20 personal readings. Any 2 readings on my website, only Cash App and PayPal are going to be $20. All right, and then I also have buy one, get one free as well. All right, Aries, 226. All right, so let's see what's happening with the Saturn retrograde for Aries. What could you possibly expect? What's the energy like? Okay, sadness and isolation, 3 of Swords. Hey, Stacy. So there could be a decision you have to make about love. Okay, well, we got crying over you. So you could be crying over somebody, reflecting in reverse. Okay, this looks to me already that basically you're accepting that you have to end something. You have to let somebody go. And they're not doing the shadow work. Yeah, insecure. I think you're sad that you have to leave somebody. So either you could be leaving a relationship or you're just accepting it for what it is. There's a lack of reflecting here. Hey, Alexandria. 3 of Swords. Yep, 3 of Wands in reverse. Page of Cups in reverse, and the Wheel. 8 of Wands reverse. Yeah, looks like you're choosing to block this, okay? For a lot of you, it looks like, Aries, you're choosing to go on with your life, to leave a relationship. You could be leaving a relationship now. You already are. It looks like I'm getting the next couple months, you're choosing to move on from it. You're choosing to let it go. You feel like this person's insecure. There's insecurities emotionally here. I think you're dealing with somebody, they're just not mature. Okay. And you feel like you just got to leave the situation. You're sad. You don't want to abandon them, but they're doing no reflecting. They're doing no shadow work. 8 of Cups in reverse. King of Pentacles. 10 of Wands reverse. And the Star in reverse. Yeah. It's like an energy of this person. It's like, you know, in the physical being, this person's very responsible, very goal-oriented. But when it comes to emotions, they're very emotionally, you know, insecure, unavailable. I think you are sick of accepting less, okay? Some of you, if they're not this King of Pentacles, you know you deserve a King of Pentacles or you deserve a better relationship, and you've been stuck in something that is just not going anywhere. That you're dealing with somebody that's not putting work into a relationship. Let me see. How do you feel about this person? You feel like it's toxic or it's draining. 8 of Swords reverse, the Moon in reverse, and the Hanged Man in reverse. Damn, for a lot of you, I think the next full moon's in Capricorn next week. I'm pretty sure it's in Capricorn. It's like the buck moon or something. You guys could be getting this clarity by next week. Because I'm saying that because of the moon in reverse and then in Capricorn. So you're realizing how toxic and unhealthy this connection is and that you need to move on from it. Okay, so for a lot of you, it looks like you guys want to do better for yourself. You know you deserve better, Aries. And that's what's going on with this retrograde. It's like I can't stay in some kind of repeated cycle that's not good for my health. So you're letting go of a toxic relationship or a bad situation. Okay, so let's get advice. Hey, Chris. So you guys could be doing this by next week for some of you. Or getting the clarity that, okay, this is obsessive. This is not good. It's too much excess. And I need to let this go. Virgo and Capricorn. So taking accountability, taking into the practical, okay? So take care of yourself, identify your goals, balance your expectations. And Venus here. So even if you're by yourself, taking accountability for what you bring to the situation. Also wanting to connect to somebody that brings this stability. Because like I said, you want this King of Pentacles or you want this relationship that's stable. But I feel like this person wasn't able to give it to you. And you're learning that the hard way with this retrograde, that this relationship's not stable. They're not the person I want them to be. And there's a lot of restrictions here in this connection. So could be a Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, Capricorn, Aquarius. Could be a Taurus. Oh, hey, T-Rose. All right, let's see what's going on with Taurus. All right, 649. I just feel like these are going to be deep readings. So just bear with me, guys. All right, what's going on with, heart chakra, Taurus. Heart chakra, choose your battles, solar plexus in reverse. Okay. Somebody has too much pride, too much ego. Needing to have an end of ego for something to work. Something's going on with a child, okay? Child services played out in reverse. And getting played. Manipulation. Tired of drama. Damn, you guys are dealing with some kind of situation. Could be involving a child. Where you're settling for less or you're letting this person manipulate you about a child. So there could be a situation with a kid here. Hey, Katie. I think you're getting tired of it. Okay. You're battling with somebody here. But it's hard because you care about this person. Or you question if they care about you. Two of Swords, the Moon in reverse. Eight of Cups reverse and the Star in reverse. Yeah, I feel like you're settling for less. I feel like if you guys have a child with somebody or some kind of attachment, you're letting this person manipulate you. You're letting them just play games here. Five of Pentacles, King of Pentacles reversed. Seven of Pentacles, King of Wands reversed. Justice, yeah. High Priestess reversed. Nine of Pentacles. I think what's going on is like you're afraid to leave somebody because you don't know what's going to happen in a family situation or you don't want to break up your family. A lot of you Taurus, it has to do with a family situation where like you love the person still, you care, but there's a lot of negativity in the connection. And you're accepting less or you're taking less. Okay. And it could be that this person's manipulated you. For some of you, you guys are dealing with like a narcissist, somebody that plays mind games, that manipulates you and likes to have control. And you could feel like you can't get out of the situation, that you're stuck in something because you don't know what they're going to do. How do you feel about them? Five of Swords reverse, Ace of Wands, Page of Cups reverse, Eight of Wands reverse. Yeah. Three of Swords. Basically, you feel like you have to play their games, that they are manipulating, they are controlling, that it's somebody that is very, hostile towards you, or there's bad feelings and intentions. You feel like you have to be with this person. A lot of you, it upsets you. Three of Swords, like you don't want to be with them anymore, but it's almost like you're getting manipulated or you feel like you have to. Okay. So with this retrograde, you're going to see like, should I be involved in this? Should I put my energy into this? So what's your advice? Okay, Pisces. Could be dealing with a Pisces. Connecting to the imaginary world, expand your perceptions, and Cardinal. So basically opening a doorway, I feel like for a lot of you that's clearing, like you're needing to release, because Pisces is the last house here, so the 12th house, and then it goes to Aries, okay, which is a cardinal sign. So I think for a lot of you, you're at the end of a cycle and you're going to be closing that out with this retrograde and seeing that you can't let this continue. You can't keep putting up with the situation. Could be a Cancer, Pisces, Aquarius, Pisces, Libra, Leo, Taurus, okay. But yeah, somebody that is playing games, manipulating, and you just can't put yourself through it anymore. 1040 for Gemini. I'm going to get some water real quick. It's hot out here. All right. What we got for Gemini? This Mercury, or not Mercury, Saturn retrograde. So Mercury retrograde could be affecting you as well, because it is your planet. So yeah, 5 of Swords, 5 of Pentacles, 5. Oh God. Okay, feeling alone, 5 of Swords. It's like fighting your own battles. It's like feeling alone, but is it better to be alone? Should I be alone? Yeah, some of you, there's some kind of person around you that caught a case. Thief. There's going to be cheating going on. Like you're around somebody that's cheating on you. It could have a sexual disease. Fulfilling a fantasy. Yeah. Okay. I feel like it's better to be alone. You're realizing that with the Saturn retrograde that it's better to be alone than to have this, okay? To have this thief or this cheater. This person, all they care about is a fantasy. All they care about is, you know, getting involved with other people. So it feels to me, Gemini, it's like I'd rather have nobody than have somebody like this, okay? Why 5 of Pentacles, 5 of Swords? 2 of Pentacles, Queen of Cups, Temperance, and the 4 of Wands reverse. I feel like you've given this person enough, okay? You've given them enough, and they're not balancing things out with you. And I think there's somebody that else is going to be coming into your life that you should put energy and attention on to. Because I think you're realizing this person, yeah, 5 of Cups in reverse. You need to move on. 10 of Pentacles reverse, 10 of Cups in reverse, the Moon in reverse, Wheel of Fortune and the King of Swords and the World. You deserve better, okay? And you're dealing with somebody that is just very unhappy in their life, somebody that's unstable. And it's an energy of like, I think you've tried to fix this person. It's an energy of like you tried to fix them. Now I'm getting that song by Taylor Swift where it's like, only I can fix him, or I try to fix him, I can, or something like that. I'm getting that song like, but only I can. So some of you, Gemini, you try to fix this person and they were just a broken person, that they're a cheater. They're unhappy in their life. There's somebody that just, I think they didn't have a good upbringing or something. And I think a lot of you are realizing that this person doesn't bring much success to your life. They don't bring nothing stable, okay? And it's better to have just yourself than to have this person. See you later, T-Rose. How do you feel? 6 of Wands reverse, 6 of Swords, 9 of Swords reverse, the Emperor in reverse, the Hermit. A lot of you feel like you need to leave this behind because this person's not showing up for you. This person's reckless and unstable, okay? So I think you're going to realize this with this retrograde, that it's better to have nobody than to have this relationship. Yeah, 5th house. A lot of 5s. 5, 5, 5, 5. Creativity and romance. That maybe it was fun in theory, okay? Because I got Neptune here and Wheel of Fortune. Maybe in theory it was cool and romantic and fun, but that's all it comes down to. It's not a practical relationship. And I think you're realizing that you deserve so much better. Like what you're wanting in a relationship, they're not bringing to you. And you're ready to cut ties. Cancer, Sagittarius, Aries, Aquarius, Cancer, Pisces. Basically, you're realizing this person is just going to keep doing what they're doing and they don't care. Hey, Nina. 1432 for Cancer. Happy birthday. That's crazy because when I was seeing 555, a big change was about to happen. That's when I changed jobs and all this like positive change happened. So you could be seeing that for a reason. Definitely. All right. What's going on? Saturn retrograde for Cancer. Ooh. Some of you, there's somebody romantic in your energy. Ace of Wands, the High Priestess, the Temperance, Could be a Pisces or a Sag. Could be getting spiritually awakened in a connection. Or it's spiritually aligning. Listening to your intuition. Okay, playing something out. Wanting to go the distance, I feel, or not wanting to give up on something. Okay. Maybe realizing that there was bad choices and that there was a hater in your energy. Maybe some of you are realizing if it's about a person, like you ended things with somebody because somebody else convinced you or told you to, or you listened to somebody else's advice and you shouldn't have. It kind of feels like that, like you made a bad decision because of a hater or somebody not wanting good for you. And you made the wrong decision because it looks like you're going back to somebody. Yeah, some kind of cycle closed out here. The World, the Nine of Cups reverse, the Empress, and the Ten of Cups in reverse. Some of you, it's an energy where you had to choose somebody else and you're not happy with this other person. Like you felt like you had to choose somebody else romantically because they were jealous or they didn't want you with somebody else. And you know that you deserve better. King of Swords, the Moon in reverse, Magician in reverse, and the Eight of Cups in reverse. Knight of Pentacles. Yeah, it feels like an energy of like you were settling for somebody else that you weren't actually happy with, okay? And now you realize, okay, this person is my like fulfillment. I want to be with this other person, but I was settling either with another connection or like I needed to be by some of you, either you needed to be by yourself, okay, to focus on your healing and you're unhappy, but it was a positive change you needed to make. But I'm also seeing with bad choices and hater, there's somebody in your energy that convinced you because they didn't want good for you. So maybe they told you to leave somebody else, or they were just, I don't know. I got the Star in reverse, Emperor in reverse, Nine of Swords reverse, the Chariot reverse, Nine of Pentacles reverse. Okay, so what I'm feeling from this Cancer, this is like a really crazy reading. I'm feeling there was somebody that you thought was your person, but they're not. They're not actually your person, and they could have been very jealous, and they make you feel like you can't leave. Like you feel bound to a person that you don't want to be with, okay? And it looks like with the Saturn retrograde, you're realizing there's somebody else that is your happiness, your wish fulfillment, but you're settling with this other person that you don't want to be with, okay? Or it could just be there's somebody in your energy that's hating on you, okay? And you're making a bad decision by listening to them, their criticism, their negative criticism. So take this how it resonates. Let me get your advice. I just feel like you're being spiritually awakened to what's meant to be in your life, what's serving you and what's not. Hey, Tamika. Okay, we got Chiron. So basically it's about healing and learning. So you're learning some kind of valuable lesson through trial and error, through pain. And then this card hit the floor. Black Moon, something's missing. Yep, hidden desire. So maybe it was temptation. Maybe this other person, it was all just temptation. And you don't actually want to be with them. There's somebody else that you desire and want to be with. Okay. But you feel restricted and held back. I have Aries, Aquarius, Virgo, Aquarius, Cancer, Gemini, Sag, Pisces. Realizing that something was a bad choice. Maybe it was all temptation. Maybe if you chose somebody else, you're not happy with this other person and it's all an illusion. Okay. All right, Leo, 1857. Just take it for how it resonates. All right, Leo, Saturn retrograde. That card flew out. Oh, crown chakra came out in reverse. Okay. Maybe there's a lack of analyzing. You guys could be canceling plans with somebody. I got travel in reverse and rejected. You guys could be making a plan, Leo, right now to want to see somebody. Either you're traveling to see somebody or you're traveling to do something, and then there's a sense of you canceling or rejecting the situation. You could be deciding not to do it. Okay. I got insecure. There could be somebody wanting to meet up with you. and they're either canceling plans or rejecting. Like maybe your plans go south because of insecurity. So let me see. Oh, thank you, Katie. I appreciate that. Kind of looks like everything's confusing for you. Crown chakra in reverse. Like you're confused. 5 of Cups, 6 of Swords in reverse, 3 of Cups, and the 9 of Wands. Yeah, I feel like there's an energy of like you not wanting to give up on something. You feel like you're almost to your success, to an end goal with somebody, or you're almost to a point where like, okay, we're finally getting past something, but then something happens to stop it. Like you think you're so close. Okay, 4 of Swords, 2 of Swords, King of Pentacles reverse, 7 of Cups in reverse. The Chariot reverse. Yeah, like I said, there's some kind of lack here. So I don't know if somebody's making a decision to come towards you. I'm getting repeated 7s here. 7, 7, 7. Okay. It's almost like if it's about a person, because it feels like a reconciliation. Like you're finally like about to reconcile with somebody. You're finally making plans, and then something gets stopped. Like somebody just cancels. They reject the opportunity, or they just don't do it. Could be dealing with a Cancer or a Taurus. It's like they get insecure. Yeah, it could be a Taurus. Hierophant, 6 of Cups reverse, Ace of Pentacles reverse, 7 of Pentacles, 7 again. So now I got 77, 77. Yeah, it's like somebody's like laxing the control or they stop. But I think you're being guided though. You're being spiritually guided. I think there's a higher purpose to the situation. So it could feel, I'm getting this 2 different ways. Either this is already happening now and you're going to understand why this happened, like why you weren't on path with this person. Because it feels like somebody, Leo, you're not on the same path with, okay? Like you're not spiritually aligned. There's been some kind of blockage. Either the blockage is going to get released and you are listening to your intuition and like, okay, that's why this got prevented. Or it's going to be prevented. So it looks like this retrograde, either there's a chance to reconcile with somebody and then it stops, okay? Or you guys come back together, but it's like something needs to be fixed. As I say that, something needs to be fixed. I got fixed energy. So something needs to be fixed. Could be dealing with a fixed sign. Taurus, Leo, Scorpio, Aquarius. Neptune. Yeah, something spiritually is happening for you. I feel like with Neptune and the Wheel of Fortune, and then we got the High Priestess, it's coming along. Things are coming along. Things are going to get better. You're not done yet with something, but there's been some kind of stagnancy. And I feel like with this retrograde, you're realizing, okay, maybe this was a higher purpose. Maybe I didn't see this before, but it's good that I'm not with somebody, or it's good that we're not in the same direction, because it's almost like I'm glad like our paths didn't meet, or like we didn't reconcile. I'm almost getting like, I know this sounds kind of shitty, but I don't know how to say this in a nice way. It's okay. Kind of about my friend, I guess. I don't want to say what friend. We're kind of on the outs right now. And it's weird. I invited her to go to the fair with me. And she just didn't really say one way or another she was going to be there. And then as I'm leaving, she messaged me, oh, I seen you at the fair. But like I didn't see her. I didn't run into her. I didn't approach her. She saw me, but I didn't see her. So that's kind of the vibe I'm getting. It's like an energy. Maybe you guys are, if you're in distance or you're within an area, you just are not meant to have your paths cross. You're just not meant to see each other. You're not meant. It's like the universe is blocking you for a reason. Okay. And that's weird. It's like I made plans to see her. So she should have seen me. Okay. Or I should have seen her because I invited her, but she did not come up to me. She did not approach me. And she messaged me as I was leaving. Oh, I saw you. And it's like, well, why didn't you wave? Why didn't you know what I mean? Like I invited you. You basically ignored me and didn't want to associate with me. So that's kind of what I'm getting here. It's just there's a purpose for it, Capricorn, Pisces, Taurus, Cancer. So I just feel like there's a reason. Somebody is like, rejecting you on purpose. Okay. And I think it just has to do with them. It doesn't have to do with you. Yeah, it is pretty fucked up, especially since I've been nothing but a good friend to her. And she just thinks now, oh, I'm sober now, so I'm just going to cut everybody out of my life when I was the one that was the only friend for her. I don't know. She is cutting out the people that care about her. she's cutting them out. The people that I understand she's wanting to be sober, and I didn't say anything against it. Like, I even made plans to see her when there's no drinking involved, and she still blew me off. It's the second plan she blew off. So, all right, Virgo, speaking of that, Katie, you met the person I'm talking about. That's the person that you met, and it was not a good situation. Ironically, she's a Virgo too. All right, Virgo, let's see. All right, I got the Lovers. Damn, so this could be a love situation. Shit. Could be twin flame. Let's see, Virgo. Okay. I got screenshots. Okay, uninterested in reverse. And burning evidence in reverse. Situation's about to explode. Okay, so it looks like for a lot of you, there's a love situation. There's a love situation. And it looks like you guys are trying to work things out with this retrograde. Okay. It looks like you don't want things to be over. You guys are trying to get back together. You guys are showing interest that you're wanting to be involved with each other. That card flew. The Nine of Wands reverse. Page of Cups reverse. Hermit reverse. And the Fool. Okay, I didn't want to say this. For some of you, it's a third party. Okay. For some of you, it's a third party where you are wanting to get involved with somebody else, but you're still kind of connected to someone. Because I did have here situations about to explode in fake friends. I think there's a friend that's calling you out. Okay, Virgo, I'd be careful. I think there's a friend that's exposing you. Okay, for some of you, if there's cheating going on, or you're finding out from a fake friend, somebody's doing something with somebody. Okay, so I don't know if you're getting involved with somebody and you're not fully out of another commitment and somebody's exposing you, or something's getting exposed. Because with screenshot here, there's some kind of something's getting exposed, almost like somebody still has evidence on something that didn't get removed. Okay, so I don't know if there's like a screenshot that didn't get deleted. Something is getting exposed here. Nine of Cups in reverse. King of Pentacles reverse. Page of Swords reverse. Ten of Swords. God, for some of you, if it's a friend that you have, your friend is betraying you behind your back with your person or with an ex or something like that, and you're finding that out. Because it looks like it's a love situation, but somebody was acting very careless. And you're finding out. Four of Cups reverse, Six of Swords reverse, Eight of Cups reverse, the Knight of Pentacles. Yeah, I think what's going on for a lot of you, you're trying to get back with somebody. So you're trying to get back with someone, okay, from the past, and then you're finding out there's a fake friend in your energy, that a friend maybe wanted your person or was putting themselves onto your person. Like, there's evidence that a friend was either hooking up with your person or trying to get involved. There's some kind of evidence you're finding out about a fake friend, and I think it's going to cause some kind of fight or turmoil. Hey, Crystal. So I see that coming with retrograde. I see somebody getting exposed. You're finding something out about someone, and it's very brutal. Yeah, some kind of secret. Eighth house. Transformation, though. Like, you need to know the truth. Sixth house. Could be that they work with this person. Like, either they work with them or they acted like it was just a business, friend, platonic relationship, but there was more involved than that. Okay. Some of you is a Scorpio. Could be another Virgo, a Taurus, an Aries, a Gemini. It's like the evidence doesn't get deleted and you're finding something out. Okay. I don't like that. 2907, Libra. What's going on with the Saturn retrograde? Seven of Swords. Somebody's getting exposed. I feel something's getting exposed. Seven of Swords, a Hermit, and the Temperance. Could be a Virgo. Could be a Virgo, and Aquarius, a Sagittarius. Spiritual hater. Ooh, you're finding out there's somebody that doesn't have good intentions towards you, or they could be putting bad shit onto you. Yeah, there's a hater. There's a hater in your energy. There's somebody, for some of you, you already know who this person is, or you've known this person for a while. Like, you know that they've been hating on you. And I think you've just been ignoring it. I think either stuff already went down between you and this person, and they're still in your energy. This could be somebody on your social media, where it's like, you know they don't like you, but they're still on your social media. Okay, or like you just know they don't want well for you, they're hating on you, but they still are in your energy, or they're still around you somehow. So, why seek the truth? Seek came out twice, so seeking. So you already know the truth, you're finding out the truth. Seven of Swords, a Hermit, Temperance, Page of Pentacles, Ace of Pentacles, Queen of Cups, reverse, Three of Cups. Yeah, I think there's somebody still within your vicinity. So I don't know how they're in your energy. It looks like you're doing better things in your life, and this person has bad feelings towards you. It's almost like they want to take you down, okay? It's like you're coming out of your shadow. For a lot of you, you're into a better place in your life. You're seeking balance. You're seeking happiness. And there's somebody that doesn't want well for you. Could be bitter or envious towards you. Could be a Cancer. Yeah. Could be somebody that you broke up with, okay, an ex. Like they're hating on you. They don't want you to do better. It's like they want bad things to happen to you, okay? So I feel like this person, it's almost like they want to like belittle you or talk about you in a way where it puts a bad image out there. I don't like that, Libra. It feels like an ex that didn't like they took it personally, the breakup, or they didn't like heal from it well. And it's almost like the separation, they feel a sense of rejection or something, and they're wanting to get back at you. And you're doing well in your life, Page of Pentacles, Ace of Pentacles, but they're like hating on you. How do you feel about them? The Hermit, Page of Cups, reverse, Queen of Swords, and the Tower in reverse. A lot of you feel like you need to basically get away from this person. Some of you, there's a restraining order, or you're questioning if you should do a restraining order, because it feels like somebody that you're basically delaying any kind of emotional connection to them. Like you don't want them in your life. You feel like you have to be withdrawn from them, that you need to avoid them. A lot of you feel like you need to avoid this person because you know they're hating on you and they're bad mouthing you. Yeah, it could be a Cancer, 4th house in Jupiter. Damn. And Cancer's in Jupiter, I think, right now too. So I feel like in order to have better in your life, you're needing to remove this person. You're needing to let go. Okay, to have more with a family situation, to expand. Yeah, Mercury and Aquarius. I think you guys are finding this out for a reason, so you can move on, so you can let go. I just feel like you need to cut all ties with this person, even if that means a restraining order for some of you, needing to make any kind of communication or any kind of, even like with Aquarius, Mercury, like any kind of collective energy near this person, you need to avoid it. So if that means that you live in the same town as this person, maybe relocating, maybe moving, if you work at the same place as this person, if you have the same friends as this person, I think you need to remove, I know that sounds shitty, but you need to remove all ties, all kind of sources from this person. And I had to do that too when me and my ex broke up. Like I had to remove people off my social media because they were getting information. You know, I feel like you guys just need to do that. You need to remove all parts. It's almost like a thing of spoiled berries, okay? Like when there's like I know this is like bad. I know it's like a bad analogy, but like molded strawberries. Like when you take the molded strawberries out, it'll make the other strawberries not get molded. So maybe that's how you feel. Like if you remove certain things, it'll make things better for you. Okay, remove certain people, you'll have more of a chance to grow. So Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Cancer, Taurus, Scorpio. I don't mean to say that you're like fruit or whatever, but I feel like you need to cut all ties from the situation because it's just going to get worse. Okay. It's like spoiled fruit. All right. So, Cancer's in Jupiter. Yeah. Or Jupiter's in Cancer. 3426. Sorry, I'm a giggly person. Anyways, Scorpio. I'm just kind of goofy and I don't make sense when I talk, so. Scorpio. Okay. Daydreams and decisions. 7 of Cups. Refusing to see. 2 of Swords. I think you're refusing to see that you have options. You have opportunity. Okay, I got child services. You guys could be dealing with a Taurus, okay? Because Taurus have about the child services. Somebody is blocking you, okay? Either you feel blocked because of a child situation, or you just feel like they're blocking you of your abundance. Ooh, Scorpio. Oh, shit. I hope this isn't my friend's reading. Oh, God. I got envy on the bottom. Oh, shit. Some of you be careful. You guys might get pregnant. It almost feels like this person wants to entrap you. And you're refusing to see that. I feel like if it's somebody you have a child with, you could already have a child with them and there's a chance to get pregnant again. Or they're going to get you pregnant again. And then you're just going to go through it again. Oh, shit. I hope that's not my friend's reading because she just told me she was with her ex the other day. Oh, God. Okay. I hope they're not blocking you on purpose. Like they're getting you pregnant on purpose so you don't date somebody else. Because I know you have options. So be careful of a pregnancy again. The moon in reverse. 5 of Wands in reverse. 3 of Swords and the 4 of Pentacles. Yeah. This person could feel like you're trying to get away. And they could be trying to trap you and hold on to you. 5 of Swords reverse. 6 of Pentacles reverse. Yeah. Fool in reverse. The Sun in reverse. I think this person doesn't want to fully let you go. So they could be entrapping you. So be careful of a pregnancy. Either a lot of you already have a kid. Either not by this person or it is with this person. I feel like you already have a child. And there could be another pregnancy coming up. Okay? I don't mean to scare you, but it looks like this person's trapping you because they feel like you are detaching from them. How do you feel? Knight of Wands. Knight of Swords, Hanged Man reverse, High Priestess. Ace of Pentacles, Page of Pentacles, 3 of Cups. I mean, you feel right now like, oh, everything's going well. You know, like we still have a chance to be together. I feel like we're on the same page. Maybe you guys are just trying to work it out, be civil. You feel like things are going well between you and this person. And I'm sure they are if you slept with them. You know what I mean? It's like, everything's great. I just was in their bed last night. Everything's great. But be careful. There might be a pregnancy, okay? And I hope they're not trying to entrap you because maybe you're not working with them with a child situation. It looks like with any kind of child situation, you're trying to be on the same page as them. But then if you choose not to, or you choose to do something differently, I hope there's not entrapment with a pregnancy. So, Neptune and fixed energy. Yeah, it's almost like this person, it's like an illusion, or they're kind of telling you what you want to hear. And with Pluto, there could be a massive change here happening. So be careful. Like I said, maybe there's a change to redirect things, or things are, maybe if you choose to end things, this person might try to get back with you by having a child. I don't know. Be careful, Scorpio. Because right now it looks like you guys are doing well. You guys are working together, trying to be civil, maybe try to keep it platonic. But I'd be careful because there's a pregnancy test coming out. So, oh, it scared me. Who is that? Hey, I'm still filming. Not much. I have a couple more signs. Love you. All right, we have Pisces, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. That was my mom. She scared me. Leo, Aries, Cancer. I don't know why I feel so jumpy today. All right. Sagittarius, 3840. All right, Sag, what's going on? Saturn retrograde. A lot of sadness, or you're needing to let go of sadness. Change your focus. 5 of Cups in the Sun. Well, that's good. It's like leave the sadness behind because I see things getting better for you. But that's weird how I saw the 5 of Cups first. So maybe you're needing to let go of any kind of sadness, any kind of negativity. Things are going to change for the better. Oh my God, as I said that, thank God. Thank you, heavens. Jackpot. So you guys could be getting money. Some kind of inheritance, unexpected money. And that's good because with Saturn, that's like you deserve it. Okay? Because that's karma. So for a lot of you, you deserve it. Somebody wants you back too. So some of you could be getting back with an ex. Or you just feel like you hit the jackpot in life. Like something is coming back to you. It looks good. So it looks like you've done good for other people. And now the good's coming back onto you. So you guys could be winning money. Some kind of inheritance, unexpected money. I'll take it. It's fine if somebody wants to send me $1,000. That's cool. I'll take it. No problem. Okay. Destroyed. You could have felt like your life was destroyed. For a lot of you, this is like an energy. I don't think it's about a breakup. I think if it was a breakup, I feel like you were at this breaking point. 5 of Cups, like my life sucks. When is things going to get better for me? When is my life going to change? When are things going to turn around? And the good thing is I see jackpot. So there's good energy coming back. Okay. So there's a lot of good things coming in with the Saturn retrograde. You're getting money. 3 of Wands. Damn. Could be happening soon. So why the Sun and the 5 of Cups? 5 of Pentacles. See, if you've been financially struggling, there's going to be good news about money coming in. 4 of Wands. Damn, some of you are buying a house or you're manifesting a house. Magician, 4 of Wands, or just manifesting more stability, more abundance. Justice, like I said, damn, Sag. Yeah, things are changing for you for the better. You're getting back out there in a positive mindset. I like this reading. I hope this works for me too. It looks like you're manifesting after a place of feeling like you've been alone, you've been losing. It's like you feel like you've lost everything, but it's like things are coming back to you. Like you're getting back what you want after feeling destroyed. Yeah, look, the world in reverse. Feeling a lack of completion here. Hermit, 4 of Swords reversed, King of Pentacles. Damn. Yeah. Look, if you've been feeling, some of you were struggling financially, and now you're coming back as this Empress. This looks great. So yeah, this looks like an energy, like you're stepping up into this masculine energy for a lot of you. Okay. I think you're in your divine feminine and masculine energy. You're in your polar energy here where you're both. You're like yin yang. So this is great. Okay. I think if you've been like in debt or bankruptcy, some of you, your life fell apart. Like you were in financial dismiss or whatever the word is, or financial dismay. That's the word. Dismiss. Financial dismay. I think it's finally coming back. You're finally getting good news. You're finally getting the success and the praise that you deserve. Okay, so this looks great. Let me get your advice, Sag. It's like you're re-entering. Okay, this is good. 4 of Swords reverse, a Hermit. After a period of self-reflection, you're re-entering into the world in a positive mindset of like, I can conquer this. I can have this. Okay. 11th house. Yeah. So your friends, collective projects, community. It's like in the community, like you are leveling up. You are showing people like you're successful. So it's almost like if you were in a different place, you know, it almost feels to me like this is kind of about my job too. For a while in the position I was in, I was so depressed and unhappy. And I looked at myself like a failure every day of my life. You know, I looked at myself like I was failing my manager. I was failing my coworkers. I was failing my customers. And then I ended up turning into another position. And I'm so much happier. Like I feel so much more positivity. I feel like I'm actually doing something with my life. I'm actually doing better. So I feel like you got to make some kind of change. And you're going to see the aftermath. You're going to see the positive solution here. So it looks great. You could have Taurus and Virgo in your chart, Libra, Gemini. But I feel like a situation broke you and destroyed you, and now you're coming after that. You're rising from the ashes. I'm getting like a phoenix energy. 43, 34. All right, Capricorn. So let's see. Okay, well, that's good. You're getting yourself out of shit too. Because we got the 8 of Swords reverse. Helpless and hopeless in reverse. 4 of Wands. So it looks like you're getting more stability. Some of you, either you're leaving something and you're getting to a better place. Could be leaving a job for some of you. Okay, we got child services again. So that came out for Taurus and Scorpio. Ooh, some of you, Capricorn, take this how it resonates. The ones that are in a relationship or in a child situation, you could be getting divorced and there's an issue with child support or an issue about children, okay? You don't want to hear it. Okay, something's happening with a child situation. But I feel like it's meant to happen for a lot of you. I feel like you were meant to divorce or break some kind of contract. If it's not, okay, for some of you, it's, okay, I'm getting a side message for some of you. You guys could be quitting your job. I'm also getting you guys could work in child services, okay? And maybe you're like, I can't handle this anymore. This job is so depressing. This job is so hard. Because I'm getting also with a contract. That could be you're cutting a contract. You're cutting some kind of tie to a job. So either you work for child services or there's like a child support situation. So take it how it resonates. Some of you are quitting a job in child services. It's like, it's too much. I can't do this. Hey, Shamika. Okay, Knight of Swords reverse. Page of Wands reverse. Queen of Cups reverse. The Moon in reverse. I think you just can't do it. Like I said, you're giving too much to something emotionally and it's having an effect on you. And I think you're going to like release that possibly with the full moon in your sign. You're going to tell somebody like, I can't do this anymore. This is too challenging. This is affecting me emotionally and mentally, physically. You're cutting ties with somebody. You are ending some kind of cycle. Okay. If there's not children involved, this person could just be childish. Some of you, they neglected your needs. So if there is no child or divorce situation here and you're not leaving a marriage or relationship, this person was childish and they neglected your needs. And with the Queen of Cups in reverse, it's like you felt emotionally neglected, okay? Or you do still feel that way. Yeah, 10 of Wands, 5 of Wands, 8 of Swords reversed again. So this came out twice. So you're getting yourself out of the situation. King of Cups reverse. Yeah. Lovers in reverse, 6 of Cups in reverse, the World in reverse. Yeah, a lot of you are releasing a relationship where it feels like you're emotionally neglected. So if there isn't like a family dynamic and you're not involved with a kid or anything, it's like this person failed to give you what you deserved and you've been keeping yourself stuck for a while in the situation thinking, oh, I deserve this, or oh, this is all I deserve in this relationship. But you're realizing you're taking back control here. I deserve more. Okay, and I'm not going to let this person just waste my time and give me the bare minimum. Yeah, your emotions here with water, your intuition, your feelings. A lot of you are just releasing your emotions. Okay, the 6th house, taking care of yourself emotionally. So yeah, some of you, if you've been emotionally neglecting your needs or neglecting yourself, some of you neglecting yourself in a relationship, and that'll kill you faster. You know, that'll kill you more than just, for a lot of you, you could be emotionally just killing yourself in a relationship because you're unhappy, but you don't want to leave the person. Some of you, you have ties, you have kids, you live with them. And I feel like at the end of the day, it's not worth it. If you're draining yourself and you're unhappy, it's not good. Okay. Scorpio could be a Cancer, a Pisces, a Gemini. All right. Could be a fire sign you're dealing with. I just feel like during Saturn, you're putting your needs first and you're just letting go of like what's not being taken care of. So. All right, Aquarius, wow, 47. That's weird how these readings keep, like, the numbers keep, like, the last 2 done that. Okay. All right, Aquarius. You guys actually are ruled by Saturn. You and, I think it's you and Capricorn both are ruled by Saturn. So that wouldn't surprise me that your guys' timestamps are kind of similar. Okay, ooh. So you guys could be dealing with a karmic situation. The Wheel of Fortune in reverse. Okay. So some of you, you're stuck in some kind of contract. Some of you, you could have like karmic friends that you give money to. Or there's people in your energy that want money from you. Or they want a handout. I don't know why I'm feeling that. Tired of drama. There could be friends like guilt tripping you. Like you're stuck in a karmic friendship where it just feels one-sided. Their drama, you feel like there's no change. Yeah, you're getting rid of people. It looks like you're getting rid of a friend group. Some of you, it's a friend group or it's a friendship. Where you feel like at the end of the day, like you just have to play nice. You have to fake it. And it's like these people, I'm just sick of their drama. I'm sick of giving money to them. Maybe you feel like financially, like I've given so much to this person or these people. And what have they really done for me? You know? Okay, so why the Wheel in reverse? Queen of Cups in reverse. Damn, 8 of Cups. Yeah, that came out for Capricorn. So you guys could have Aquarius in your chart. 8 of Cups. Page of Pentacles reverse and the Temperance. 3 of Wands reverse. Yeah, 3 of Pentacles in reverse. A lot of you are in this energy of like, why am I keeping people in my life? Why am I trying to keep the peace when these people don't do anything for me? It's like I'm frustrated. So you can feel like, you know, you're not achieving anything. You're not getting anywhere keeping these people in your life when you're settling. You're unhappy. You could be giving money to people or feel like you have to keep people around by your money or your assets or what you have, or people are only in your life because of your money. Okay, you guys could feel like that. Yeah, the devil in reverse, the 7 of Cups, the King of Pentacles, and the 10 of Pentacles reverse. Yeah, I think a lot of you are afraid that you're being taken advantage of financially. You could feel like there's friends that only like you because you pay for things. And that's kind of how I feel too. I've realized that the hard way. There's people that if I don't have anything to do for them, if I don't pay them anything, if I don't contribute anything, they're not going to come, you know, just like there's people that do that all the time. If I don't have money to pay for their drinks, if I don't have money to pay for their food, or if it's something that costs money, they're not able to attend, you know. And I've just kind of learned that the hard way. And I think for a lot of you, it's like you don't want to accept that, but you just realize you just feel like you're just a meal ticket to somebody, or you're just used. You don't feel like you're actually appreciated. How do you feel? That's kind of a sad way to feel, honestly. 7 of Swords reverse, Moon in reverse, Knight of Swords reverse, and the Page of Wands reverse. Queen of Pentacles reverse. Yeah. A lot of you feel like people are just forceful. Like people, if they don't get their way, then they just don't talk to you, or they gaslight you or something like that. You can feel, Aquarius, if it's friends, that they just only care when you know, you have something to offer them. When you can do something for them, it's somebody self-absorbed, okay? And I feel sadly for a lot of you, it could be a group of people, or it could just be one person. Yeah, collectively, 11th house and fixed. I feel like it's a group of people. With groupie, I feel like it's a group of people. It could also be if it is one person, maybe you're trying to look cool to people. Maybe that's how it started. Like you're trying to be like, oh, I can do this, or oh yeah, I'll do that. And you want to look cool to a group of people, and they've kind of became your friends, but you realize they're not actually your friends, okay? At the end of the day, it's like you're the one that is like maintaining this friendship because what you do for them. It's not like, it's almost like if you stopped giving to them or stopped giving to the situation, like would they actually talk to you? Would they keep the relationship afloat? You know, I don't think so. So a lot of you are realizing that you're just being used and taken advantage of. And there's a lot of drama and conflict, and it's just not worth it financially. Cancer, Capricorn, Taurus, Sagittarius, could be any sign. But it's just like, it's not worth it anymore. All right, Pisces, 5238. All right, I'm going to get off of here after Pisces, guys, because I am behind on personal readings and members readings. I'm available for readings if you guys want to book, but if you do book today, it might not be done until tomorrow, just because of how behind I am. But I am still available for readings. It just might be a little bit of a postpone. All right, Pisces. Ooh, okay, you're getting good news here. Ace of Swords, clarity of belief, 2 of Pentacles. It looks like you're going to work a situation out. This could be financially. Ooh, shit. Okay, kissing ass and rejected came out. Okay, so you could feel like somebody was just kind of playing or not really saying anything. Check yourself in reverse. Okay. So I feel like what's going on here for a lot of you, you're realizing that you need to reject a situation, that something's not as it appears to be, or it's just not, almost like somebody didn't show up for you the way they should have. I don't know why I'm getting that. Like you're seeing things kind of for how they really are. So why the Ace of Swords, 2 of Pentacles, 5 of Wands in reverse, 6 of Cups, the Lovers, and the 10 of Cups. King of Cups. Okay, well, for some of you, you could be realizing somebody don't mean to reject you. Or if they did reject you, it's like they did that because of insecurity or they're upset about something. It looks like a Saturn retrograde. You're going to have somebody come back, your twin flame. Could be a Gemini, could be a Scorpio. This person wants to come back, but there was a sense of rejection. Or they acted like they were rejecting you. Yeah. Judgment reverse, 6 of Pentacles reverse, Five of Cups reverse, Knight of Cups. Yeah, I feel like this person acted like they were going to reject you or they didn't want this anymore because of insecurity or having doubts. And I think now they're making peace with that, that they still want to work things out with you. They still want to be with you. But at one point they were kind of in like this feeling of like there's nothing else I can do, or feeling like their hands were tied almost is what I'm seeing. Like that's why they rejected the situation or didn't give to it. They felt like they couldn't, or that their hands were tied. Okay, High Priestess, Nine of Swords reverse, Knight of Pentacles, and the Page of Cups. So I feel like you should follow your intuition, because I do feel like, yeah, this person is coming back correctly. Okay, this person does realize they want to give back to this. You are the person they want to be with. So I do see the Saturn retrograde, them learning their lesson, their lack of control, their lack of effort, and basically a lack of a lesson that was learned. This person realizes they want to give to this and balance it out. Seven of Swords reverse, Seven of Pentacles reverse, Six of Wands reverse, Queen of Swords reverse. Basically, they know that you're not really going to forgive them, or they really need to prove it to you that they deserve your forgiveness. This is somebody that knows that they wasted time, they procrastinated, or they just didn't come forward the way they should have. But I do see forgiveness, this person wanting to come in and be honest with you. Scorpio in the third house. Yeah, I'm seeing very clear communication, very honest, and wanting to have a transformation of some sort. Okay, so getting to the bottom of things and surroundings, third house. And then Pisces, yep, seventh house. So I do see them wanting to, be in contact and wanting to try to work things out. Feeling like you are their happiness, 10 of Cups. So it could be a Scorpio, could be a Gemini, Scorpio, Pisces, Virgo. Okay, it could be any sign though. All right, guys, I'm going to go ahead and get off of here. I'll see you guys tomorrow. I'm going to do the week ahead and then another reading. I'm not sure what reading yet, but I'm thinking possibly a love reading, see what's going on in love. So I'll do that tomorrow. If you guys booked your reading or your member reading, I'll get it done today for you. Also, if you do book later today, it might not be till tomorrow till I can do your personal reading, but I do plan to do readings all weekend. So I'll get them done as soon as I can. I'll see you guys later. I'm going to go ahead and get timestamps put in for you. And also any other information I will post. All right, see you guys later.